Hey guys, it's Fred. A very sad video. This video involves a guy on a bicycle, 79-year-old man on a bicycle involved in a traffic accident with that police car there you see in the middle. Evidently the police vehicle was on its way to work an accident, another accident on down the road. When I start the video, you'll see what happens, but notice the green light. The officer had the green light. The officer had his emergency equipment on. He's on his way to another accident scene. Now, I don't know if the other accident scene is a 45 or a 46, an accident with injury or accident without injury. If it's an accident without injury, then there would really be no reason to have lights and siren activated. And so I have a feeling it was more of a serious accident, hopefully, than just running down the road because you're going on a call and you activate your lights. And in the process, this man was killed. Now, saying that, I don't think this officer was at fault. He's got a green light. He's not flying, traveling above the speed limit, but he's not flying. In fact, he almost comes to a stop before he hits the bicyclist, or the bicyclist hits him. Bicyclist is going against the traffic. He doesn't have a green light. He's not on the crosswalk. He's heading across the highway. So if he'd been on a motorcycle or a motorized vehicle, he would have run the red light. Whether you're on a bicycle or you're in a Cadillac, it don't matter. So let's watch the video here. And I'm not down on this police officer. This is not one of the normal videos that I post on here, but I'm going to start posting a variety of videos.
A deadly crash involving a Martin County deputy and a bicyclist over in Jensen Beach. Sheriff's officials now, they say that it was not their fault. They think that this video will prove that. CBS 12's Al Peffley joining us live over in Jensen Beach tonight with the story.
Jim, the crash happened here at this intersection in Jensen Beach. The sheriff says the crash report is not done yet, but he says based on all the information he's seen so far, along with the video, it appears the deputy did follow all department policies and procedures. New video from the Martin County Sheriff's Office shows a deputy responding to a scene hitting a bicyclist who was going through an intersection on July 26th. Behind the wheel of the patrol car was Deputy Joshua Peace. Body camera video shows Peace running over to help the bicyclist who was laying on the pavement at the intersection of Jensen Beach Boulevard and Green River Parkway at about 5:30 in the morning.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. 10-4, start fire rescue.
A short time later, a female sheriff's deputy arrives at the intersection to assist while waiting for paramedics.
Sir, we got fire rescue coming, all right? We're here with you.
Hey, buddy, just breathe. Just breathe.
The bicyclist, 79-year-old John Mullins, was flown to the hospital but did not survive. At one point in the video, Deputy Peace told the other deputy what happened.
He was going through.
The sheriff says Deputy Peace was on his way to another traffic accident with his lights and siren on when Mullins ran a red light and rode into the path of the deputy who had a green light.
So far in our investigation, he's within our policies and procedures. He's running lights and sirens. He has the right-of-way. His speed limit is not excessive.
The sheriff says the deputy was going about 5 to 7 miles per hour over the speed limit, which in that area is 45 miles per hour.
You can see that he's got a green light, and you can see the victim cross in front of the deputy at an angle, again, not going across a crosswalk, not adhering to traffic rules, which bicyclists are supposed to do, and our deputy, unfortunately, couldn't avoid the crash.
The sheriff says he just received a letter from an attorney for the victim's relatives raising concerns about the deputy's speed, situational awareness, and adherence to protocol. The sheriff says those concerns are ridiculous.
These are asinine, and that's what we have to deal with every day from these bottom feeder attorneys who don't even have the fact shit. Instead of getting the facts, he's demonizing our deputy who's still grieving the fact that he wasn't able to save a life.
Sir?
And I spoke with the attorney.
You know, bottom feeder attorneys. Guys, I have to... These attorneys are critical nowadays in things that they will get to the bottom of it. They can watch the video and And I believe this will be determined to be an accident caused by the victim himself. I'll tell you what, to be 79 years old, he was sure pumping that bike awful fast to getting across that road. Accidents do happen. Accidents are unplanned events. Things that happen, but they happen through carelessness, negligence, recklessness. Something caused an accident to happen. They don't just occur, they were caused through something. And on this part, it looks like they were caused through carelessness, recklessness, and negligence on the bicyclist's part. With that said, I'd like to, after a 40-year police officer career, law enforcement career, I'd like to tell law enforcement, and I've seen firefighters, so many times I see firefighters and ambulances, and they wreck on a way to a crash scene or a house fire. And my comment to them is, how do you expect to help anybody if you can't get there? So we have to use caution. Now, I don't see anything, I'm not going against this officer. I'm saying that just because of the accident, just because of what happened. But a lot of times that you see these, it's a fire truck or an ambulance they had tunnel vision and they don't realize that they're not looking at their surroundings. That guy come out so fast and pedaling so fast, I don't think that was avoidable on the police officer's part. Whether he would have just been a regular vehicle going down the road without any emergency equipment, I think the guy was still going to go across the road. That's just my opinion, of course. I wasn't there. Guys, thanks for joining me. Condolences to the old man and his family, and catch you next time.